All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a good break, got some water, get some snacks. Hopefully you've enjoyed a little bit of break, some DCRL action. But now we are back onto the grind as we have another Div A game coming at you. I'm still going to be your host, Skatel, and again, joining me is Watermelon. Apparently he had fun the first time because apparently he's back for a second round.
Yeah, I just didn't really want to leave the call, so you guys stuck with me.
Fair enough. Yeah, he wouldn't leave, so I'm just like, well, I guess, I'll stick with him. But we are going to be rocking the Monkeys, who are undefeated, one of the only two undefeated teams in Div 8, versus Pourple, who are sitting at 4-1 right now. So I will swap over real quick, and we can look at these stats of these teams. And as soon as my stream deck will load, thank you. Looking at these stats from these teams, Monkeys, they're number one right now. Sitting at 75% win percentage. They have done exceptionally well. Trey, their captain, and Bakers have just been a fantastic duo. And then obviously Pourple, not far behind, sitting at 4-1. It's going to be an insane battle. So of course I got to ask, what of these stats is really standing out? What's going to help these teams, get that final dub tonight?
The Monkeys, their demos, obviously they lead the league in demos with 4.6 demos a game. And that's a really, really high number of demos that they're going to be averaging.
It's all Bakers. You'll see the stats in a second. Yeah. It's all Bakers. It's insane, his demo stats.
Yeah, I mean, clearly it's been making a difference for them. That might be the difference tonight. Obviously, these are two very good teams. The demos might be the game changer for them.
It's going to be very interesting. Obviously, one of the other stats we have to, of course, look at is the assists. They are almost identical across the board.
Yeah.
Saves, almost identical. Shots, almost identical. Shooting percentage, almost identical. But demos, one of the biggest factors. So we're going to toss up these stats of Pourple. And no one is leading the league, but one thing I'm going to look at is the shooting percentage, obviously, between all of them. Definitely a little rough on the edges on some of them, but also goals is Greek and Platkilla back and forth have done exceptionally well, but Ibex just kind of taking a little bit of a backstroll, but what he lacks in that, he definitely helps in the assist game.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not really one, obviously, between Greek and Platkilla. Neither one of them are averaging over a goal a game, so neither one of them are taking that lead position for scoring, but
it'll be interesting. I have faith. I'm gonna toss up the Monkeys real quick, and of course, like I said, the demos are such a big factor for Bakers. Sitting at 2.1 demos a game, he has just been a bully on the field so far. Versus you look at someone else like Frosty, who's sitting at less than 1 per game, so gonna be interesting. But Bakers, who is not the captain, leading the team with 1 goal a game so far. So I mean, across the board, all of them, at least like the goals per game, Monkeys are definitely the clear favorite here.
Yeah, I'm in a good amount of categories. They definitely are showing to be the more favored team, just inconsistency, it seems.
I'm looking at the predictions right now, which are up right now, and it's pretty split. 54% to the Monkeys as far as the Bison Bucks are concerned. Make sure you guys are going and checking out the predictions, using your Bison Bucks and, betting who you guys think is going to be taking this one. I'm looking at it, and it's really tough because, I know Monkeys are sitting 5-0. I know they're the number 1 team, but it really relies on Bakers doing exceptionally well and Trey just monkeying. Trey is one of the biggest ball chasers, if not the biggest ball chaser in the league. And I think his team definitely has to kind of let him do that. So it's going to be interesting versus the other side. You're looking at this Pourple team of Greek Avenger, Platkilla, and Ibex. Very much more positional. They're not going to be, the crazy mechanics going for a lot of passes. They're definitely very much more team-oriented. So who is going to be taking the win here tonight? I really don't know. But the best part is, I don't have to guess quite yet because I'm going to put it to you and guess who do you think is going to be taking this one here tonight?
Gotta go with the underdog again. I know it's not a huge underdog difference just because there's that 1 loss difference, but Pourple, I got Pourple in 5. I know I had Lorem Ipsum in 4 last game. I got Pourple in 5.
All right. I did, in fact, go for Pourple on this one just because I do kind of want to see the underdog. Not gonna lie, I'm very impressed with the Monkeys. They have done exceptional so far. But Pourple, again, they've just kind of been a team that they haven't been on anyone's like huge radar, but they just win games. They're not flashy about it. It isn't the prettiest, but they get the job done and they get the win. And I do expect them to do it again here tonight.
Yeah, no, I'd love to see it. Obviously, they're in that number 3 spot for a reason. They win games when they absolutely need to win games. I think tonight, knocking down a team that's undefeated will be huge for them. Obviously, going into the last couple of weeks here and moving forward into the LAN, I think that really would put them in a huge position to do some great things towards the end of the season.
Gonna be interesting. I'm curious, you guys. Anyone in chat, feel free to obviously put your predictions now. As the well, we're just waiting for a couple people to join, and just as I say that, we get our last player to join. So I'll just make sure that these guys are ready to go, and then we'll be getting into this game. But like I said, predictions are gonna be up for just another minute. So we'll see who you guys are gonna be betting on. I do expect. Ooh, it's actually tied 5-5 for Monkeys and Pourple. We'll see if anyone wants to break the deadlock. But Bison Buck definitely does favor the Monkeys, so looks like chat might be betting heavy on the Monkeys to stay on top of Div A.
Big money down on the Monkeys. But I don't have a lot of Bison Bucks. I put 100 down on Pourple. That's
all right. I respect it. I got a wee bit more. I did lose 5K last time, so I'm tossing another 5K down on Pourple. Hopefully they will hopefully win my money back, because now I'm slacking. But all right, Trey's trying to join cams. Looks like stuff is breaking, so thank you, Trey, for that. Either way, it's going to be interesting. Looking through the chat, I'm seeing monkeys. It seems like we got a lot of Monkeys fans in the chat, and honestly, I don't blame them. Again, they are the #1 team for a reason, so it'll be interesting to see who's going to be taking this one. But one thing, too, I want to point out on the stats is that there is, in fact, one more undefeated team, which is, in fact, Steve's Gators, who are, I mean, again, they are one of those teams that they also just get results done. I ended up just playing them last time. I ended up taking them to 5, so you went to 5 against the worst team in the league. I don't know what that says about you. I don't know if that means you should be at 5-0, but we'll see if they can, again, keep that streak. It is not till the last week of the entire season that we will see the Monkeys and Steve's Gators battle, so for sure, we will not have two teams stay undefeated, so we'll see who's going to finally win that last one.
Yeah, no, we got obviously some huge games coming up here. I don't know. I'd like to see Pourple make that push to the #2 spot. Maybe Monkeys goes down too. I don't know. Chat's going to hate me. Got a lot of Monkey fans, but I'm an underdog guy, so...
Yeah, apologize for the slight delay. We're having some one of the players is being a goof and he's messing with the camera, and then he lost his camera. Now he's getting the camera back, so we're trying to get him sorted. So just appreciate you guys bearing with us. And we appreciate all the follows and the subs, as we have had a lot of support here tonight. As looks like Trey is finally getting in, and we're just going to be running this one. So we are going to be finally getting this one underway, and I'm excited to see some battle of these top teams coming in here tonight.
Yeah, definitely going to be a big change after the game we just had here a few minutes earlier, and I'm interested to see what the playstyle differences will look like.
Oh, the ball chasing out of Monkeys is going to be unreal. I'm telling you right now, just prepare yourself.
Hey, you know what? It works at the lower ranks, and if it's working up here, I mean, obviously they're winning games, so
there you go.
You can't really argue with them too much then.
Can't argue indeed, as we do finally have, we lost Trey again, but he's having, camera trouble, so hopefully we'll hopefully get him back in the future. But for now, we're going to be getting into this game. And again, we're looking to see the Monkeys just stay undefeated. Pourple trying to fight for that #1 spot. And if they can take down the Monkeys, there's no reason that they can't. But again, Trey is in fact going to do what he does best, which is monkey, and somehow this finds the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be tough to go down for Pourple that early. Tough 50 for Greek there, but it's early. It's early.
Early indeed. Trey saying weight room. I don't know about that. Greek to definitely not have the best touch on this one, but we'll see. Yeah, we have a long game to go. But one thing that is different is we're seeing scoring done in the first half of the game, which versus Lorem Ipsum versus why am I blanking? Lorem Ipsum versus Big Brain. It just did not happen.
No, very, very much consistency through the 0 scoring for the first half of each game. So already a big turn. Big
turn indeed. Frosty going up this one. Greek putting this one to the side. What's interesting is Greek and Ibex are not matching cars. These two ended up playing in the 2 season together. Wanted to run it back for the 3 season. And so far, they've always been rocking the same. But tonight, they're not rocking. So right there off the bat, use a little faith in the team chemistry.
I mean, yeah, car chemistry, team chemistry, it goes hand in hand. WADA Esports, we all have our watermelon themed cars. And
that's one of my favorites, dude. It's one of my favorites, honestly. It looks so good.
I love it. I think the best part about it is it was completely uncoordinated. We all showed up in lobby already like that. So
that's awesome. No, honestly, that says a lot
chemistry
about
and team chemistry, hand in hand.
It says a lot about the team for sure. As we're gonna see. Honestly, I've yet to see Any offense out of Pourple, honestly, it's been kind of slow. We saw obviously one goal early from Trey, using, like you said, the weight room, getting a good dunk on Greek. But after that, we've yet to see some really good opportunities coming out of Pourple. This is going to drop down, but Trey just going to be tossing this one away. And again, one thing to look out for is Baker's and his demos. They love their demos for the monkey side.
Yeah, I mean, demos are going to be huge for the monkeys. Obviously, I've seen a few of them already. Not much has been created from them, but a lot of pressure is being kept on with those demos.
We're going to see here a good toss downfield. Frosty trying to get a touch mid. It does go there. Trey, that was such a good opportunity. Baker, can he finish it? No, he cannot. It wasted opportunity. Trey getting a unlucky bounce. It was a really good pass middle from Frosty, but not quite able to find it there. Now on the other side, Platkiller going to always be tossing this one in, and just boom ball back and forth, but neither team able to find that finishing touch.
No, obviously he's going to wish he had that one back, but not going to get it. And Platkiller almost going all the way down and answering. But, again, wishing he also had that back.
This is just a little tricky situation for Pourple. No one able to get a good touch. Greek finally gets someone downfield. Frosty's there. He's actually going to get a save. I don't know how he managed there. Greek going to be taking this one to the side. I thought that was going to be finally opening the scoring for Pourple, but great save to keep it out.
No, I did as well. I thought that might have been over, but he got a nice touch on that just to barely put it off the post and keep him ahead here.
Ooh, Frosty, can he find another tap? Can anyone come in? Baker's going to be tossing this one in, and now he's going to be doubling up the lead again off of a great pass from Frosty.
Yeah, setting him up beautifully with that backboard touch there. Just Baker's there to finish it. Greek, just a tough one to get up fast enough for to save.
We also do have to say that Ibex obviously did not get a great touch off of the ceiling, so definitely not what he wanted there, but we'll see how the other teams are going to be counteracting. Again, Pourple, just, I'm really interested to see at the end of this game, you know, what their actual shot counter is, because it is a struggle right now. They just cannot get any offensive going. And I don't think it's necessarily that the monkeys have played great so far. It's that Pourple just cannot get it out of their half, and they cannot get a good touch. They're always out of the boost, and the clears just are going right back into the monkeys' hands.
Right. I mean, just looking at the stats right now, Pourple Pourple with 3 shots, and the monkeys have stopped all 3 of them. So it might just come down to a defensive advantage that the monkeys might have here. And it's kind of the way it's looking so far. Not a lot of huge shots coming out of Pourple. Nothing spectacular that, you know, maybe should have gone, aside from that one clear that was put off the post. But aside from that, that's...
I was going to say, we got a double commit coming. Like you said, yeah, nothing's really coming. Is Greek going to be finally opening the scoring for Pourple? Just to be say that using all of his boost, getting an extremely strong hit. And it's Ibex actually getting a 50 on Baker's dozen, and Greek there for the finish. We got plenty of time for them to come back in this game.
Plenty of time. Huge goal from Greek. I mean, not too flashy, but just flashy enough for it to look cool and maybe make a quick statement here towards the end of the game.
Oh yeah, just flashy enough is all you need in some situations. And I mean, like I said, minute left. That's one of the. I mean, first of all, that is their best shot opportunity of the game, and they did take it. We're seeing a couple times that players are just in kind of like a Mexican standoff from each other. No one wants to go for this ball, but then at the other times we're seeing triple commits. So I've yet to figure out what either team's game plan is for tonight.
It really just might be attack. And it worked again. Trey putting in that 3rd goal.
Baker's up, and Greek not getting good touch. That is not the clear he wanted. He's going to wish he took that one back. An unfortunate mistake coming out of Greek, but Trey is going to do what Trey does best, and Monkey, and now getting another goal, 3-1. We thought Pourple was going to have a good comeback in this game, but now it might be slipping away from them.
I mean, they got time to put 2 away, but they're going to need to do something right now, and Greek missing right there is not going to be what they need.
Definitely not what you want to see right now. As, I mean, 27 seconds left. It's going to be a little tricky for them to come back. We've seen good opportunities out of Monkeys, and we're seeing a good opportunity now out of Platkiller. 20 seconds left. I'm just going to hold my tongue real quick, as he's got plenty of time now. This kind of came out of nowhere for me. Frosty not getting a great touch, and then Platkiller just saying, oh, I guess we take those.
Yeah, no, Platkiller just playing clean up there, and beautiful shot. Well executed.
Well executed indeed. Trey saying Greek probably already muted him. Yeah, Trey definitely likes to spam for sure, trying to get under players' heads, which in the past has worked. You know, props to him, you know, take advantage of, you know, how to rile up your teammates. As Greek Avenger might be putting this one in, but not a lot of power. The net, yeah, a decent shot as Platkiller is going to put this one mid. Ibex, can he get a touch? It's back to Platkiller. The net is open. Is anyone there to follow? Greek Avenger can't find it. And if this ball touches, Platkiller's got to turn this one on. Potential opportunities. Baker's going to throw this one downfield, and Ibex has got to keep this up. Baker's trying to stop it. This one is going to hit the ground potentially. Ibex trying to find it, but Monkeys will in fact take a not super convincing game one. It definitely came down to the wire.
No, absolutely. It really, really did look like Pourple had a chance to put one away there at the last 20 seconds, but I wouldn't say that win was too dominating in that last minute there. Pourple definitely stepped up and made that change they needed to combat the Monkeys, it seemed.
Yeah, one thing I'm really looking at is that a couple of the goals that Pourple did give up were from very clear mistakes from them. So if they can, clean up those mistakes, you never know what happened. But Monkeys did a very good job of counteracting them and taking advantage of those mistakes. One thing I want to point out, though, is Frosty and Ibex, both with 0 shots. So seeing if they can step that one up in game 2, because again, it is a team effort and you cannot rely on just 1 or 2 of your players to carry you to victory here.
Right. I mean, Ibex didn't have a shot, but he did set up both of those goals there. So, it'd be nice to see him continue to set those goals up, but shooting, I mean, if he's getting shots, that's even more pressure to put on the Monkeys for scoring opportunities.
I'm looking at the chat, and yeah, Greek and Trey already going back at it. Like I said, Trey loves his trash talk, and I expect nothing less from him here. And he definitely, like I said, he likes to get under people's skins. He just, he has that personality in the game, but he's got the monkey ability to back it up. And so far, game 1, if you talk trash and win, I think you kind of get a pass to keep talking trash.
I mean, I agree. There's nothing that gets me tilted more than losing a game and having toxicity carry into the next one. So, it works. It's a strategy for some people, and it works a good amount of the times.
We're going to see actually an opening. Where did this come from? What?
I think Greek is just kind of getting sick of Trey's trash talk, and I think he wanted to answer that real quick right before Trey had the opportunity to say anything this game.
That did not take long, I will say. Definitely surprised that that came out this quickly, but I mean, a good start from him. They definitely needed it, because if you go down early in this one, it's going to be very tough again to come back from Pourple. It
absolutely is. So getting up early, I mean, like I said, the ending of that last game, Pourple did a really good job of showing who they were as a team and starting off strong already in this game too.
I'm looking at this ball, and Ibex now getting a decent opportunity, but sweated away. Greek looking to go middle. This one, Platt is there, but just a little bit too far inside. Now it's a 1v1 with Bakers. Ibex going up early, but just a clean whiff, and Trey's gonna clean it. Trey, what? How did Trey?
Wow.
Hello? How? I don't even know. I have so many questions.
This is the same guy that was talking the trash.
This is the same person talking. You want to talk about instant karma? The president of the NDSU club with one of the unfortunate open net misses we've seen in a while, and this might be going the other way. But either way, plenty of time. But that is not what you expected. So good save on the goal line there, but you got to be putting those away.
You really do. And Greek obviously being there on that goal line to make that second stop. Greek's out for revenge, I think, this game. I don't think he really wants to listen to Trey sit and talk trash this entire game, and he's showing it.
We've got Greek Revenger coming out with a vengeance this game, and now we see Frosty. This actually finds the back of the net between all the defenders here.
Yeah, just stuck under all of them. It looks like a couple of them just pre-jumped over the ball.
Okay.
I wish they had that one.
I guess that works, right? Not what I expected, but I mean, if it goes in, it goes in.
My coach always told me in hockey, it doesn't really matter what the goal looks like. Could be a garbage goal, could be an absolutely beautiful shot. As long as it goes in, it still counts for the same as, a gorgeous, gorgeous goal. So, you'll take garbage goals all day long.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I win, 5-0 and they're all garbage goals, don't care, goes in, I get the win. But I do want to see just some cleaner goals coming out of Monkeys, because it's been a lot of just kind of, well, both these teams, honestly. I mean, Greek had an insane redirect on one, but it's been a lot of garbage goals, so I'm really looking for kind of a statement goal to really, just lift one's motivation just a little bit higher in the series, as that one's going to find the back of the net. And Baker's reading it off the back ball. Lack of offense or lack of defensive awareness. Platt jumping up for this one, getting a miss in Greek. He's in such a tough spot right there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously both Platt and Greek just really, really tough angles to even get at that second shot. So Monkeys are going to take the lead here. They got 3 minutes left. Plenty of time for Pourple to come back, though. So, I don't know. I mean, I'd love to see Greek put another one away. Continue to be on that revenge tour to show Trey they're worth a little something more than, nothing, I guess.
Grease up for this one, gets blocked away by Trey, though. Now Baker's, he's got a 1v1 opportunity. Ibex, I don't know what it is. He looks very, very off tonight. This is not the Ibex that I've gotten used to casting and seeing over the years. He just, I don't know what it is. He's missed a lot of opportunities that you really expected him to hit. But we'll see if he can step up later in the series. But that's just kind of who I got my eye on, is Ibex just seems to be struggling just a tiny bit.
I definitely have noticed that. I know Creek definitely started this game out what seems to be a bit stronger. I could be speaking too soon, but there's been a couple mistakes where I know he wishes he could have had a couple of those back and probably could have changed the scoreline of this game already.
Oh, of course. We're seeing Plat kill. Oh, that's got to get turned in, but a good block on the goal line from Bakers. Now Frosty getting a 50, going very far downfield. This is going to be awkward for Ibex, but does get a good clear. This one isn't going to find the back of the target. Trey going to swat this one away, but not done yet. Greek getting it on target, but again, Frosty swats away. The defensive presence and pressure has been insane, and now on the other end, this is like the 4th time that we've seen just pressure, shot on the Monkeys, and one counterattack is all it takes.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said earlier, not a lot of flashy goals. Nobody's really, hitting any crazy shots, but just cleaning up on mistakes that Pourple's been making and scoring almost every single time they get the opportunity.
We're going to see now a good 1v1 opportunity with Ibex popping it over one, not able to get the dunk on the other. Platkiller throwing this one downfield. Greek throwing this one far down and in, and Greek Avenger, they're within one with plenty of time left.
Greek Revenger, he's out for revenge. Quick answer to that last goal, and they have, like you said, plenty of time to tie this game up.
Greek has been definitely the most consistent with getting those power clears. We've definitely seen Platkiller and Ibex struggle just getting solid connection, so that's, again, what I'm looking to see is just strong connection on the ball. I talked about that they're very much team-oriented, and if you're getting weak touches on the ball, it makes their play style very different, very difficult to bring through.
Absolutely. I mean, there were a few weak touches right before that goal, but they were still able to capitalize.
We're going to see now Trey popping it high. Isn't going to follow. Oh, not enough boost, but Platkiller throwing this one right to Ibex. Who's going to be challenged this early? Trey going to be challenged it. Not able to follow again, but Platkiller, that's an awkward touch, and Bakers doesn't up, but Greek Avenger does dust him on that ball. Now Frosty going to be going for this one. Not sure how he wants to handle that one, as he does just pop it up for Trey himself. Looking for a corner read. Can he pinch it center? He does. Frosty up for this one early and just off the post. I thought for sure that was going to be going in.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful pinch by Trey there. Obviously, they would have loved to have that. That would have really sealed the deal in this game. But now they got a chance, Pourple, here to tie it up as they're in their zone, putting some absolute pressure on. But nothing's really connected for them.
Again, we saw Ibex had a 1v1 opportunity, but just not coming to fruition there. Again, he just seems a little bit off in this series so far. As now we see Greek Avenger trying to get something going here. He's got 33 seconds left. It is desperation mode. They got to get something going as Bakers is going to toss this one down. Platkiller getting dunked by Bakers. Trying to get something going here. 25 seconds left. I haven't seen the offense of Pourple that's really going to get me to think they can come back in this.
No, it's really just kind of been a dump and chase and kind of hope for the best from Pourple this whole game. And I mean, it's worked twice, but they need one more and they need one more.
Flat kill looking to get this one centered. 7 seconds left. It is centered. Is anyone up for the Greek Avengers up for this early? Can he find the angle? It's off the post. What a fantastic save by Trey. 1 second left. Another clear coming, but Frosty going to toss this one down. Is it going to find the back of the net? It is not. And Monkeys scrape away with game 2.
That goal was... I couldn't see from the angle I was watching that, but it looked like that was going to be that tying goal.
I thought that was going to be it. We are seeing a lot of shots from both teams, a lot of saves. Definitely we had a lot of people be stepping it up, but again, Ibex, I'm looking for him to come together. He just seems to be a little lost on the field. He is that missing link that I think Pourple is struggling with right now. So I think if Ibex steps it up, I absolutely think that they can bring it back.
Absolutely. I mean, if he's there and the team is there, obviously they're producing the shots that they need to be putting away, but they're not keeping that pressure to be producing the consistency of the shots, to get them off position and bury it. With Ibex not there, it's just not producing much for them.
So we are now seeing getting into game 3. Something I did not expect is Pourple going on match point this early.
Yeah, no, they're down 0-2 right now, and the nerves have got to be hitting. They're playing an undefeated team, but they're also 4-1 themselves, so they had to have a good amount of confidence coming in. But again, playing an undefeated team can be very, very daunting.
Oh, it definitely can be very daunting. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking at their only loss, Pourple's only loss, I should say, is actually coming pretty dang early in the season. They actually ended up losing week 1 to Steve's Gators, who is the only other undefeated team. So their only losses come to undefeated teams, and if they do end up losing here tonight, only losing to undefeated teams, not the best or not a bad way to go. But Greek Avenger starting off early here. And I'm loving to see Pourple starting in the lead.
Yeah, love to see it again. Like it happened last game. They started off in the lead. Hopefully, same thing doesn't happen again last game where they kind of just fall off after they catch that early lead. So hopefully they can maintain this one and just keep that pressure going.
Again, though, pressure is the name of the game for Monkeys. You're going to see a lot of it here in this game. It's definitely worked in game 1 and 2. And I expect him just to do the same game plan here in game 3. As I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As Trey now going to be throwing this one downfield. As Frosty now going to be taking this one, going for a solo play. Actually gets a double commit with Bakers, and this is an open net opportunity. Ibex going to be an almost impossible double angle. Now Greek going to be popping it up high, but again, just it's the monkeyness of the Monkeys versus just an attempted counterattacks from Pourple. Keyword attempted.
I mean, it's been working for the Monkeys, and I don't, like you said, it's not broke. Don't fix the game plan, and Pourple not really putting enough pressure on him to force them to do anything really too crazy.
Frosty getting a really good touch. Now we'll see who's going to be hitting this one out. Greek Avenger going to be taking probably another touch. Not a lot of boost to follow up Frosty. In an awkward 2v1 situation, actually bumps coming out, and just as I say a bump coming out from Platkilla, he gets absolutely annihilated, and now Ibex, again, getting a whiff on this one. At Greek up, going to be putting this one to the corner, but Baker's absolutely reading Greek Avenger, going to be following this one, but actually with the miss, is Frosty not throwing this one downfield. And again, it's the monkeyness of the Monkeys, and just mistakes coming out of Pourple.
Yep, like you said, mistakes coming out of Pourple, and it's turning into goals just like it did in the last game. Every time they put a ball in a spot where they really didn't mean to, the Monkeys were there to capitalize, and here they are again showing that they're waiting for those mistakes to come, and they're going to capitalize every single time.
We're seeing more spamming coming out of Trey and the Monkeys, and again, I mean, a lot of these goals are absolutely preventable. This is not the first time that we've seen Greek Avenger actually make a mistake on the goal line, or mistake on the back wall, and somehow this actually goes in. Greek Avenger getting a garbage goal just like he gave up, tossing up over Trey and Frosty and Baker's just really awkward on the goal line, but hey, it goes in and they get it back.
Greek Avenger, something to say, through the great passes up in chat, he's really, really won this game, and it shows.
I would love for this to go game 5.
Up. I would too. I'd love to watch the tensions rise between these teams here.
The number one thing I'm going to say is that if Pourple are to take this win, they got to clean up the mistakes on the backboard. There's been too many times that Monkeys, they don't necessarily get a good pass or a good shot. It's just, oh, hey, they gave it to me on the goal line. I guess I'll tap it in. You got to clean up those mistakes. Right.
No, they got to have that consistency and getting those good clears rather than just the light touches that are barely moving out of the goal crease. So if they can clean that up, I think they honestly do have a good shot at taking this to game 5 and taking the series.
We see more demos galore coming out here, and this is going to be a really good touch from Frosty, looking for more demos on the goal line. Standing there to follow. Baker's not able to get the touch, but again, demos coming out. Frosty now looking for the shot himself. Going to be maybe looking for a double on this one. Actually getting a bump on Platkilla. Now Baker's throwing it up high. Who is going to be there to follow? Greek Avenger trying to get bumps on people around the field. Ibex going to be throwing this one downfield, but Frosty has been the most consistent on the field today. I don't know what it is about him, but he is always in the perfect position, just getting a clean cut and a clean rotation.
Yeah, no, he's been extremely consistent. Nothing crazy he's been going for, but it's been, working. The consistency's been there. He's been setting up his teammates for some gorgeous shot opportunities and just consistently in the right place at the right time, and it's been working.
Ooh, Trey going to be not finding that touch. Frosty going to be going up for this one. The net's actually open. Can Platkilla find it? An unfortunate bounce. If that one went mid, it would have been turned in for a 3-1 lead, but going to be Monkey's fortunate bounce just a little bit here. Greek Avenger looking for another one as Frosty's going to throw this one downfield. A minute 15 left, and Pourple in a rare lead, just trying to get to game 4.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, that demo could have changed the entire timeline there, but unfortunately it did not. And they're going to hold on to this caster curse, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, okay, my bad. But again, you want to talk about looking at the mistakes, is that we see Ibex gets beat, Greek gets beat, and Frosty just taps it in. They just say thank you very much, just not finding a connection on that 50. We see the speed coming out from Frosty, and tied game again. If I'm Pourple, I'm getting a little nervous here.
No, I know. It's, we've seen, we've seen this in the last 2 games where they have that lead for just a brief minute, but they just cannot hang on. And just kind of collapse towards the end.
Oh, this is dangerous position as Baker is going to be taking advantage. And again, misplays on the back line here. Greek not getting the best touch. Unfortunate. Trey passing it. Ibex and Platkilla and Greek Avenger all within 2 inches of each other, but no one finding a touch. It's just awkward chaos.
Every single one of them was just extremely awkward in that position. I mean, there is no way anybody would stop.
I can tell you right now, Greek Avenger, whether he admits it or not, is very, very tilted right now because a lot of those mistakes, again, are just dumb mistakes that he knows his team can clean up. He knows they're better than that, but losing to that is very, very difficult. Platkilla not going to find an angle. Trey now going to be getting beat out as he's got 0 boost to follow this one. Greek Avenger, we see Demos. Is Trey going to be demoing one, but the flick coming in, but Baker's goal line saves. 20 seconds left. Pourple need a goal right now.
They absolutely do. Obviously, Greek Avenger, nice little flick there, but no one was there to clean up that secondary shot when that save was made. And they needed it, and they're going to need one here in the last 10 seconds.
Ibex now trying to push one downfield. It is do or die as we're going to see Baker's probably just going to toss this one downfield, but Greek with a great beat. This needs to have a good bounce off the corner as Trey's actually going to be missing this one. Greek puts as high as anyone there to follow it up. Greek gets a shot. Someone needs to jump for this. Ibex, he's got 0 boost, and that is going to be the game unless Platkilla can get to that one. It does bounce up, actually, but it's actually still up for just a minuscule second. Ibex will throw this one downfield. Trey keeping this one up at 0 seconds. He had the chance to kill it, but he wants to go for the clip as this one might just find the way to the back of the net, but Trey still actually pinching the other way as this one is going to drop unless anyone can touch it. As Frosty now getting up early. Is anyone going to get a goal here? As we see Platkilla gets it at 0 seconds. Absolute memery out of the Monkeys, keeping that one up, is respecting the rule too, and Trey getting a miss on the goal line. Platkilla never giving up and forcing overtime.
Forcing it, and that demo there towards the end was just huge. I mean, without that, I don't think we would be sitting in overtime right now.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong. They absolutely, Monkeys did that for the memery. You know, they had plenty of opportunities to kill it, so they didn't want to go down in 3-0. They wanted to give Pourple just a little bit of hope, and beating them in OT after that, might just hurt that much more. But Pourple have another chance. Ibex going up early. They don't care how they got to overtime. They just... What?
Well, there's Ibex for you.
His cams in the reaction just said the same thing. Trey saying, I'm throwing, just missing and missing. And I guess we're going game 4.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what just happened. It was all very, very fast. You've been looking for Ibex. There he is.
No. Do not give me that. Ibex's first goal is that. Yeah, that is a very scuffed showing. Not what we expected from these guys. I was going to say, it looks like everyone wants to ready up in just like 2 seconds. We'll throw them right back into the game. But I cannot honestly imagine that after the longest 0 second we've ever had, that's how you score your overtime goal. Just another garbage goal. This series is a series of garbage goals.
Yeah, I mean, they're each team there to clean up. I mean, obviously, it's not pretty, but it's working.
I mean, I don't even know if not pretty is the thing because obviously, again, Monkeys had their opportunity, and for the content, now I'm full voting that. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking.
Right. Yeah. Quick answer. Monkeys really did kind of have the win in the bag. So like you said.
I was gonna say now that Monkeys threw that game, I really want to see a game 5, but then Trey just said shut up, Catesville. So I gotta respect it. Trey wants to be a speedy boy, although he does miss that open net opportunity was there. Now I see Ibex now getting an unfortunate touch here, but again, I need to see Pourple step it up as a unit. It has just been blunders, mistakes, and Monkeys doing an extremely good job of taking advantage of these mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, Ibex, good shot opportunity, but not going to get past anybody there. Greek playing it back. Tough play back there, though. I mean, he was there for that 50, and Monkeys, again, almost score because Greek just not really much of a heads-up play there.
We're looking, Baker's doesn't getting past one, actually, but right into the hands of Greek Avenger, but awkward double tap or double commit from Ibex again. I don't know what it is. He just still seems to be awkward tonight. We're seeing Frosty now getting a good touch, but again, I'm gonna say Platkilla almost finding the angle, but Ibex again. I want to see him get a good goal and just get that boost of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the goal in the overtime in the last game, it's something, but again, it's not that. And I think Ibex needs that goal that Platkilla just scored.
I was gonna say that's a really good read off the backboard. Nice and fast, no chance of reading that one. That's the goal that he need. Extremely good read from Platkilla, and that's a tie game now. Pourple are absolutely in this series.
No, they are, and I think Game 5, you'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I have Pourple in 5. Maybe this will come true.
If Pourple, like I
Reverse
said,
sweep
if
here.
they somehow win it and Monkeys absolutely could have just won it 3-0, it'll be the biggest like upset. And I don't even know the word for it. Just the biggest throw in that we've ever seen.
I mean, how tilted can one be after what seemingly was an intentional throw of a sweep and potentially losing a 5-game series? I don't know how I'd handle myself.
We'll see what happens if we get there, and I hope we absolutely do make it to 5, but Frosty now in a 1v1 opportunity, getting a good flick, but it is just a little bit high. Baker's trying to read it. Now Trey going up for this one, but Trey, that was such a good opportunity. You just got to get a harder shot. Oh, unfortunate there. Frosty now. It was free shot. Again, we've seen the Monkeys do what Monkeys do, but they've also missed a lot of open net opportunities and somehow letting Pourple survive.
Yeah, no, Pourple, it's just, they're hanging on just barely. Greek, goal line safe after goal line safe. They're just barely hanging on to this series right now, and they just need to clean something up, get the ball out of their zone, produce some sort of pressure. I think
It's
right
a
now they might have this
3v1.
opportunity.
It's a 3v1, and Ibex's first touch is not good, but it's actually going to be a miss, and Greek Avenger now with a miss.
Oh.
And now we see it going the other way. Ibex is in an extremely tough spot here with 0 boost.
Yeah, if you're Pourple, you need to be scoring, and that you're not going to be getting that opportunity back here for a little bit.
Yeah, 3v1 opportunities. The last thing you want to do is pop it super high. You want to go for a demo, go for a shot, just something, but wasted opportunity aside, we still got 2 minutes left in this game. Flat Killer going to be missing that one as now Trey going to be backing up Frosty, who now is going for a solo play. He's got the ball on top of his hood. He gets it past one, and that's an open net. I don't even know if Frosty did anything. I think he almost just drove straight here.
He pretty much did. He just kind of put the ball on top of his car and said, okay, I'm taking this home now. Good luck, everybody else.
Not really sure what happened, and again, it was Ibex in defense. Just seems a little bit off tonight, but Frosty will absolutely take it. Doesn't matter who scores, just Monkeys seem to just be finding the back of the net in the oddest ways.
They do, and we got just under 2 minutes left. Will we see another goal from Pourple? I know I'd love to see one, but it doesn't really seem like they have the pressure to produce.
Greek Avenger now just taking his time. He's going to be throwing right to him. Probably going to be going upper leaf this one. Trying to beat out Trey. He does beat out one, but Frosty is there. Forced to half flip on this one. Greek Avenger going, throws it on field. Baker's now throwing it to the walls. We see Platkiller getting absolutely dunked. Is this one going to find the back of the net? It's just off the corner. Frosty trying to get a read, but unfortunately off target. Minute 21. And Pourple, you got to find, just somehow dig deep and find a goal because your life is still on the line.
That post has been saving them in this game. And with how many shots that's gone off that same post, it could be a 5-goal game right now.
Oh, absolutely. I think Monkeys have had way more opportunities than Pourple. It should absolutely be a 3-4, 5-1 game. But regardless, it is 2-1 and still a chance for Pourple, but under a minute left. You got to find something because now, again, I don't know if you're going to be able to find some 0-second miracle again like Game 3.
No, I don't think that the Monkeys are going to be letting them have that one. I don't know why they would, again, but never know.
We'll see if anyone's up to read this one off the backboard. Greek is up with 0 boost. What a fantastic read. But Platkiller, he just reached out a little bit too far. Greek had such a good touch on the backboard, but Platkiller just extending just a little too far and going right to Trey, getting a great touch up and over the defense. And now 30 seconds left. It's really looking like it's going towards the Monkeys.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Platkiller was sure that ball was getting out of the zone and just crept up just a little bit too far to get himself out of position.
We see now Platkiller going to be tossing this one downfield. Right to Trey again. Going to be almost going for a fake on Greek. It was so close, but 20 seconds left. This is going to be very tough for Pourple. Again, they got to link it together, but it's just falling a little bit short. The Monkeys just doing what the Monkeys do best, and now we're seeing pre-jumps from Trey. Unable to find this one. The counterattack is there. Greek Avenger, can he get it fast enough? Frosty is back, and with 5 seconds left, we will continue the undefeated run of the Monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, it shows why they're undefeated. Obviously, they're the #1 team for a reason, and just consistency in cleaning up after every other team's mistakes and being able to put in goals when they absolutely won't.
Putting in goals. It kind of seems to be the name of the game, and unfortunate showing from these players. We're seeing Frosty, Trey, and Bakers, everyone from the Monkeys, just kind of enjoying winning again and again and again.
It's definitely got to feel nice. I know Greek definitely got to be a bit tilted after after the way Trey was talking to him, and I know Greek really wanted those. But I don't think we're going to be talking again the rest of the season.
Yeah, gonna be a little tough as we are going to be getting the Monkeys again in a very dominant fashion. It realistically should have been a 3-0, but I mean, they want to throw one game literally just for the heck of it. You know, they can afford to do that because apparently they're good enough to win on a whim. So, are you ready to go and get an interview now from the Monkeys?
Absolutely.
All right, let's swap over and talk to these boys. Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning, K-Tool.
Oh, Trey is back on this camera now. Well, I gotta fix that real quick. And speaking of Trey, I gotta ask. That just seemed really, really easy for you guys. Like, what was going on?
I don't know if you saw the results last week though. We 3-0'd Brad, and spoiler: Greek is no Brad.
You're not.
What can I say?
You're not wrong. In fact, that Greek is in fact no Brad. One thing too I want to point out is that a lot of your goals, I gotta say, were kind of garbage goals. It just, you guys seem to take advantage of just, you guys seem to really take advantage of them just, oh, they made a mistake on the backboard. I'm just gonna tap it in over and over and over.
Well, it looked like from the beginning they were just all over the field, like everywhere, just boosting full speed. It was like, okay, just slow down a little bit and just tap it in. Like they had like 8 shots for one game and 2 goals. Like we had like 5, I think, and 4. Like I don't know, it was just slow it down. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, you guys got the win. You guys continuing your undefeated streak. And Frosty, I gotta ask, you know, what do you think your role is on the team? You know, making sure you guys get the dub because you kind of waited a little bit, but in the end, you were putting in a lot of goals games 3 and 4.
Yeah, definitely throughout the whole DCRL, I've been more of like a third man, but this series I was more of like a disruptor, I'd say. Definitely got a ton of demos. I almost had to extermination in one game, that game 3. They just kept falling in front of me.
Yeah, you guys were bullying a little bit, but Watermelon, what do you got for them?
I really don't have that many questions. Obviously, you guys played amazing. The consistency was there, picking up goals, and you guys needed to put some away. Did you guys purposely throw that game 3 there?
Oh yeah, how do we not talk about that?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, we were not gonna let that ball drop to the ground if it was the last thing we did. If we lost, we didn't care. We were like, we're either scoring or they're scoring on us. So
I love it.
We weren't.
We just love
getting
4s is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave 4. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of oh yeah, we're gonna give you guys this game just for fun because we feel bad, and then we'll turn around and win the next game. So, I mean, if it works, it works. But I am very interested to see. I don't know if you guys know this, but your very last game of the season is in fact against Steve's Gators, who is the only other undefeated team. So, what are your thoughts about if you guys are going to continue to go undefeated all season?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Fair enough. Yeah, Trey's cam died again, so Trey's gone. So.
Oh, Trey's already gone. Well, I don't know. I don't see us losing. I feel like even against Brad was probably my biggest worry, and we 3-0'd him. And
I don't know. Oh my PC crashed. Sorry. I'm on my phone.
Okay. Trey's gone. I'm muting his ass. That was horrendous. Trey, you don't get to talk. That was horrendous. Holy crap, you sounded okay. Anyways. Yeah, like you said, you beat Brad. Good job. So now you guys have one more series before going up against Steve's Gators. You guys are looking extremely good. Extremely good chance of going to the #1 seed. So I do gotta ask, do you guys have any nerves going into playoffs, or is it kind of just we're cruising, we're undefeated, we're the #1 team, so let's just go all the way?
I think playoffs will definitely take every game serious. We won't be keeping the ball up like we did last game, but we're still gonna have fun. We always have fun. We're laughing most of the time we're playing, even if we're losing. It doesn't matter. So
I love it.
I think we'll be all right.
Watermelon, you got any last questions for these boys? Otherwise, we will let them go.
I do not. Hope to see you guys continue that undefeated streak. Good luck for the rest of your season, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys are doing pretty good. We'll give you guys a permanent spot in this winner's cams over here because you guys seem to be spending a lot of time in it. But best of luck in the rest of the season, and we'll talk to you guys probably pretty soon.
Sounds good. Later.
See ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was talking to the winners. Again, the Monkeys in a more or less 3-0 fashion, technically 3-1 fashion, however you want to word it. You know, it's kind of tough to say. But neither one of us got our predictions right. As I was going to say, I don't know if anyone was expecting more or less, like I said, a 3-0, kind of putting an asterisk on that one. But Monkeys looking pretty dominant tonight.
Yeah, no, they were dominant the entire match. They really just kind of seemed unstoppable. That throwing in the game 3, I think, says a lot about who they are and what they're capable of as a team.
I will say, though, Pourple did not play that well tonight, I thought. I think Ibex really struggled. I think they made a lot of mistakes on the backboards. I think if they clean that up, it is a completely different series. I've casted a fair amount of their games. I've played against Pourple. This is not their best showing, so I don't count this, as kind of a big tick against them. I think they can absolutely do way better, and I think they will do a lot better. Still sitting at 4-2, so definitely not sitting in a bad spot in the season, so we'll see how they can bounce back. But that is going to be it for all of our games tonight. We had some pretty insane Game 5 in the first series, and then a very interesting 3-0 with an asterisk, for the second series. But I gotta ask, how was your very first time actually, being on the caster's desk here?
I absolutely loved it. I think I'm going to be back here pretty soon and cast a few more games here before the end of the season.
Always good, always good. I always ask first-time people is, what would you say to anyone who is interested in casting, who's, maybe a little nervous or not sure if they actually want to do it?
Do it. I mean, I was in the casters chat probably since week 2. And just kind of nervous to throw myself in the ring, just because obviously I've never done anything like this before to this scale. Obviously, I've streamed my own stuff, but if you're thinking about wanting to cast for DCRL or your own school's games or whatever, do it. It's a lot of fun.
I'm not too intimidating. Hopefully, it's pretty easy to go work with. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, when you're not the main person casting, you got K-Tool by your side who's running every other aspect of the stream, and all you have to do is show up and talk. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's pretty easy. So
there you go. Makes life easy. And we did see some pretty easy wins here from the Monkeys closing out tonight's series. I really do appreciate, honestly, you guys, the many follows, the subs we got, the donations. It has been unbelievable support from you guys tonight. And if you guys are interested, literally all the sub money and all the donation money is going directly to our LAN, which is going to be December 3rd and 4th on NDSU's campus. This is our inaugural season of DCRL, so we have never done this before. We have never run a LAN before. So all that money is going towards, all the production stuff, all the stage stuff, all the casting stuff, all the equipment. Because believe it or not, as I'm learning, there's a lot that goes into planning a LAN. So just a little nervous about making sure that goes well. But again, I appreciate the support. It really does mean a lot to you guys who are sticking around tonight. And as it is, 11:14, and there's a fair amount of you guys still staying up to watch us talk about some car soccer. So, do you have any last shout-outs you want to do before we call it a night here?
Shout out to my father for watching every one of my streams. Shout out to Tori back here sitting behind me. I wouldn't have jumped on the stream tonight. I asked her before, I'm like, should I do this? And she says, you absolutely should. So, without her telling me I should hop on here, I don't think I would have tonight. So, thank you to everybody who pushed me to hop on tonight. I don't think I would have if you didn't at me and I didn't ask my people if I should. And I'm glad I did. I will definitely be back soon.
That is what we like to hear. Well, that is going to do it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are followed because we're going to have a lot more streams later in this week, as this is week 5 and 6 coming up, then 7, and then we've got playoffs and a LAN. It is insane. We've got a long season to go, and hopefully you guys are going to be joining us for the end of the season. So make sure you guys are just going to be, tuning in, seeing what's going on. But everyone, enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you guys very soon.